Hello. Today is January 6th, and I'm recording from inside my closet on my tablet because my phone just died. And everybody told me that it's gonna explode, so I put it outside in a bowl and I ordered a new one. I wanted to start this thing where I record these sort of like video diaries or whatever at least once a week throughout this year while I'm like working on my album, because I want to remember like important things that happened, or like, I don't know, just like share the process with myself so I don't forget it, I guess. Yeah, so I'm in my closet. This is the blanket that I made, and I have one light that I took from my desk because I didn't actually get lights in here yet, so it's kind of just like my closet. The goal this year is to write and produce and put out a full-length album by myself. So yeah, like every week for the next like 6 months, I'm planning to write a new song and record a demo of it and record and just see how things go. And every month I want to like post one of my songs just to sort of get feedback and see what people think, if anybody cares. And also prove to myself that I can commit to something this big and see it through to the end. So that's why I'm doing it, and I guess we'll have to see how it goes. But I'm really excited to actually spend so much time working on something that I really believe in. I really do believe in myself. And I think that I have always been my own biggest fan and number one supporter. And I just hope that throughout this whole year, I can remember that every single day and take the time that it's gonna take to get this thing finished. It's sort of terrifying. Really just excited to work on my music. So anyway, that's it for today. I basically just wanted to get started and see how it was gonna feel to talk to myself. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all these videos. I just wanted to sort of document everything as it goes, and maybe they'll get easier as I continue them. Anyway, that's all for me today on January 6th in my closet. And bye. Hello. Hi, today is January 13th, 2025. Today's Monday, so I just got back into it. I just started writing a song called Forced Perspective. I think it's gonna be a really good song. It is a lot more like emotional than what I had in mind, and for the first time, not ever, but in a while, I was working on writing it and I just wanted to cry. So I've written a lot of songs, but this year I'm only on my second, and so I'm not really sure how the whole thing is going to turn out, but just based on what I've done and what I sort of like have ideas to write about, I think it's going to be really good. Let me show what I'm working with here. This is my closet. These are my clothes. That's me. I put up this picture of the Seraphim and more over here. Just because, but I think mostly I'm just excited about writing, and I'm excited about what I'm writing, and I'm having fun working on music, and I feel like I'm in a good place, and I'm motivated. I think overall, yeah, I'm just excited and happy that I have the time and that I have the privilege of being able to just write this album. I'm really grateful, mostly to myself all the time, but I'm really grateful to my mom for letting me live here for basically free, and for supporting me and loving me and making me laugh even when I don't want to. So anyway, yeah, that's sort of how I'm feeling right now. I think it's gonna be a good week. I'm gonna keep working on this song. Everything's good. I feel really good. And I guess that's all I have to say. So I guess I'll see you next week probably. So bye. Hello. It's January 23rd. And I'm looking for an email. First thing I want to talk about is this email that I got from myself from 10 years ago. I sent it on December 22nd, 2014. I sort of feel like the things that I always told myself back then are sort of the things that I need to hear right now. Somehow, that's just how it worked out. This is when I started talking about music. I said, you need music, you don't just want it. So don't let anyone ever tell you what you can or cannot do. You are perfect just the way you are. Please don't give up. I hope you receive this when you most need it. I don't know what will be going on, and I don't even know if this will ever make its way back to me, but please don't forget who you are. You are someone who needs to write music. I hope you don't forget what you're supposed to be doing. Love, Kimmy. I don't know how I knew 10 years ago that I would be still struggling to have confidence in myself, but I'm sort of really glad I said those things, because somehow that's like exactly what I needed to hear these days. I am really confident in myself, and I'm really confident in my music, but sometimes it just feels like I'm faking it, or whatever. But recently, I went through and found every song I've ever recorded since 2014. There was one song from 2010 that was like on a video or whatever, but from 2014, 15, 16, 17, I found all the songs that I recorded because I was making a birthday gift for my mom. I gave her a MP3 player with all my songs on it, but when I was doing that, I found out that there was all these songs for like 5 years, and then one song I wrote in 2018, and then nothing until last year, 2024, which means there were literally 5 years where I didn't record songs. I wrote a little bit sometimes, but I sort of lost like songwriting for like 5 years. Now, last year it was really hard to get back into it and start writing again and feeling like having fun doing it, because it was so hard to get back into it and relearn guitar and all these things. But through the process of going back through and like finding all of these songs that I wrote since like 2014, when I was 15 years old, like I realized how much I used to like enjoy doing it, and even like, I don't know, like I just used to have fun writing songs. And then I guess there was just a certain point where it felt like what I was saying wasn't being heard, and I think that hit me a little too hard, because I literally didn't write a song for 5 years. But now that I'm getting back into it and I'm writing, well, I mean, it's only the 23rd, but starting this year, I wanted to start writing at least one song a week, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it sort of is. And now that I'm getting bathis song that I just wrote this week, a couple days ago, it's called Sing For Me, and that was the quickest song I've written in a while, but also like my favorite song I've written in a while. It's basically about me singing for myself, and I don't know, I just got really like sentimental going back and listening to my old songs and seeing everything that I used to think and feel. So I wrote this song basically about that, and about the fact that there have been a couple times where I've started to feel like less confident in myself as a songwriter, but then I'll go back and listen to these things that I was saying when I was 15 years old, and somehow that makes sense to me, and it makes me feel like, you know, maybe this is the right thing, and maybe this is who I am. So I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I wrote this song about me mostly, but also it's just like sort of the way that, you know, only you really know yourself, and like the things that you used to say or do or believe are probably still a part of you somewhere, somehow, and you just need to learn to enjoy those things again, or believe those things, whatever it is. But I also put all those MP3s of all those songs onto my phone, because, you know, there are some songs that I wrote like 10 years ago that I completely forgot about, that now I'm listening to and I'm like, this is crazy. And, you know, I don't know. Whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying, but basically I have all these albums of either songs it's either songs I've released or anything that's just like a year, like 2015. These are songs from that year. It's just been interesting seeing it all like right in front of me. I need to get a light in this closet because I feel like I'm like sinking into this like void here. I'll try to get a light soon. Also, it snowed. There's literally snow outside right now, which never happens. So that was weird. Yesterday I didn't do anything. Me and my sister and my mom just like played outside in the snow all day. That was fun. I'm probably gonna hate myself when I get to the end of this and start editing these videos, because it's gonna be really annoying. Anyway, that's it. And I guess I'll have more to say next week. So I'll keep working, keep writing, keep everything. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Hello. As you can see, I got lights for my closet, and they even change colors, but I have to have the door open for the remote to work. Then do stuff, flashing, smooth, pink, blue, basically all these things. This is just white. They go around the ceiling, like they go around the whole ceiling. I have to stand up to show you. There's just stuff up there. They're for camping, but they're magnetic. So yeah, that's the first thing, is I got new lights for my studio, also known as my closet. today I actually recorded like the next like 4 covers for my TikTok. I also recorded the first original that I'm gonna post on my TikTok. I did Sing For Me because that felt like that was sort of the message I wanted to go with. And I'm gonna start posting my own music again. I needed to do something that sort of honored my past a little bit before I jump into doing like only new stuff. I mean, it is new, but it's about my old songs. Yeah, this month went by really fast, and also I'm not shocked, but I'm really proud of myself for sticking with my plans and doing everything that I've done. Like, I wrote at least 4 songs. I've recorded my covers. I've been recording not just writing songs, but I have recorded a demo for each of them. I've organized all my old songs, all my new songs. I've been doing these video diaries. I've been doing a lot of stuff. I was sort of skeptical that I would be able to write a new song every week because it's sort of demanding, and I thought if I was making myself write, then the songs wouldn't be that good. But surprisingly, out of the songs that I've written this month, like, there's some of my favorite ones that I've written so far, so I guess everything is going well. I'm excited to show them to people. I'm excited to keep writing next month, and I think the songs can only get better from here. I'm excited about using my new lights in my little studio here and working more on that side of things. I'm excited about the covers that I recorded. I think I have some good ones. Yeah, I think I'm just excited that everything is sort of going as planned and I'm sticking with it, and I think I'll be able to keep doing so in the next month. But yeah, if this is the last video for January, then I guess this is sort of the end of the whatever video you're watching. Thank you for watching this process and listening to what I have to say, and hopefully I will see you soon in my next video, which will be videos that I haven't recorded yet because it's still January. But anyway, that's all I had to say, so thank you, and I'll get better at endings as we go, hopefully. But for now, thank you and bye.